everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So glad you could join us here in Atlanta, the home of the Hawks. And, of course, Corey Kispert. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Holmgren can't hit. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Oklahoma City now. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Bryant. That one doesn't drop.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dort misses. And so Bryant will bring it up for Atlanta. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Dort. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Picked by Randall. McCollum outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Kobe gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Right side, Kobe. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Thompson misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Over in the corner, Randall. And the Hawks with another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Hartenstein. Looking to end the run. Atlanta with the rebound. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Over to the wing. Now Bryant. Holmgren with the steal. Stolen by McCollum. Outside, Kobe. Reza Shea in the corner. Pass to McCollum. Teardrop shot. That one's not going to go. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's SGA. Rebounded by McCollum. Kobe with it. Dort covers. Oh!
Goodness.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 13. Wallace. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. 55 seconds left in the first. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Mitchell. For three, Holmgren. Okongwu grabs the board. And the Hawks with possession. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Now Kobe. And a wide open look for McCollum. Another three for Atlanta.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Holmgren. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Randall throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
McCollum, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Alex Caruso, to me, one of those guys who's a plug-and-play no matter what system you put him in. Work ethic, IQ, unselfish defense, willing to mix it up and be competitive everywhere on the floor.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knocks down the three ball. That's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here now the Thunder. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short three-game road tour. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Wiggins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. McCollum outside. Pass to Randall. Here's Christie. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Randall. Now Christie. Back in, coming off an assist from Randall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Wiggins. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
The sweet shooting Holmgren strikes again.
Pass to Randall. Here's Christie. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
To the paint. And it's Wiggins missing. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. Fires it up. That one wide left.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Randall. Here's Christie. It's McCollum on the wing. A three ball. Drills the three-pointer. Christie's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Holmgren the screen. Dort misses. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Christie has the open look. And the Hawks with another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
It's McCollum on the wing. Over Wallace. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And stolen by Christie. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the basket by McCollum.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Pass to Christie. Back to McCollum. And here's Randall. Here's Christie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Christie's got 15 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pass to Kuminga. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Hartenstein. The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Holmgren outside. From outside the arc.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Now Highland. Still without a basket. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back over to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talked about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Thompson. Second chance effort. Rebound, Atlanta.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Christie. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Christie. Now, here's Okongwu. He's defended by Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Christie. Here's SGA. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, Max Christie getting it done today.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
And the Thunder making a change here. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Substitution on the court.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. The shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Outside, Bryant. .114 left in the third. Here's the three. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Reza Shea with the steal. Pass to Randall. Now Reza Shea. Now Bryant. From deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that's 17 points for Kobe Bryant. It's stolen by Randall. Here's McCollum. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
Mitchell in the corner, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a new group in here for the Thunder. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Randall. Outside, Kobe. The Hawks again can't hit. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hawks on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a huge... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And the Thunder with possession. Here's Mitchell. On the high post, he drills it. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to McCollum. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 18 points for C.J. McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Out to the right wing. Here's Risache. Pass to Kobe. To the wing right side. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Thompson inside. Randall with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
One-on-one fast break. Dort misses.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Oklahoma City substitution. Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here's Kobe.
Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
McCollum outside. Bryant gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kobe's got 20 points.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Can they get it? Count that one for Dort.
That's a tremendous contest from the defender, but Lou Dort just better than that.
Outside Bryant. Inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. It's stolen by Dort. Holmgren outside. Driving inside. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
And the basket by McCollum.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for C.J. McCollum.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Dort misses. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 17-4 run. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Rizachet. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Puts it up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rizachet.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bryant looking around. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.